Ah, yes, the amazing, jaw-dropping caves and cliffs update. With new and improved terrain generation to cave generation that makes you wonder, I guess the chunks haven't loaded. Here are my final thoughts on Genshin Impact 1.18, baby! Oh, wait, wrong game. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, that's right. Genshin Impact 2.6! Alright, maybe I was a bit too optimistic there. It's just that I'm really excited for it to finally go away. And Yelan, that's what they said. Yelan. To come finally into the picture, because I'm sure as hell gonna pull for her once the devs stop playing Elden Ring over there or something. If I were talking about content in 2.6, there's quite a lot to talk about, which really is a good thing, since I like having a reason to play the game. But I'll be focusing the spotlight on the parts that really caught my attention and leave the rest for last. First is my boy Ayato making his way into Genshin's roster and into our hearts. Everyone was hyped. I was hyped. The speculation fan arts weren't, I guess, that far off. Depends on you, But bottom line, he was out and we were out to get him. Skill looks sick, his burst is sick, he got drip. Don't really want to get into his kit that much right now, so all I can say is that he does numbers. Alongside Ayato, there was Venti, and after their first phase banners, I think it was Ayaka. I had Ayaka, didn't really need another Ayaka. I did get Mistsplitter though, that was really pog. Venti, on the other hand, I wish I got him. It's just, I'm really waiting for Kazuha rerun. Everyone's waiting for a Kazuha rerun right now. And Spiral Abyss just sucks, like without a good animal support. And you only have one Sucrose. Everyone just has one Sucrose. Like, unless you have Constellations, but that doesn't count. No, it sucks. Then we have the best thing ever, other than the Iridori Festival, which I'll get to in a bit. The Archon Quest and the Chasm. Oh my god, I was so excited to go to the Chasm. It was really dark down there. Some teleport waypoints I couldn't even find. It was so annoying, but it was big content. It was so cool. The Archon quest was interesting. Finally got to see Dainsleif again. Didn't think he'd make an appearance. Also, oh my god, look, it's Dainsleif. He's so fine. Until after Fontaine, I don't know, some theory crafting on my side here. And then there was the most dripped NPC other than Libin. You know, that guy that gives you Primogems for free because you basically finish the entire game. Halfdan. I don't know what's up with that name, but he looked really cool. Loved his model. He looked pretty cool. And the Archon quest was pretty cool. Now, the Iridori Festival, Inazuma's, cultural festival? Single-handedly, one of the best events of the game. Yeah. Our favorite characters get to interact with each other in ways we'd never imagined happening. So many notable moments. Interesting story. Kazuha, Klee, Albedo, Venti, Raiden figure. I would pay so much to have that IRL. Please make it a thing. The Iridori Festival event had an interesting enough story for me to want to know more. The Albedo event rivals it. But, fan service. Yeah. The story revolved around poetry and Xingqiu and theft and Kazuha's ancestry and Scaramouche and maybe books. Yeah, just books. The Iridori Festival event also allowed us to do 4 events in one, basically, and we got a lot of Primogems for that. There was the Theater Mechanicus, right? There was the Clash of Lone Blades. That was like a parry-based event mini event. These were like mini events. So this is the second one. The third one was the floral courtyard. Pretty sure they revealed this one in the, I think it was in the trailer. I forgot. And then you just had to make really pretty flowers. I thought this one was pretty like calming, you know, but it's definitely not end game content, is it? And then there's the moon and stars. This one was really tedious. Basically all you had to do was take photos of Inazuman stuff, like Inazuman based plants, animals, maybe insects like the Onikabuto. That was just hard because they really wanted you to get specific things, and the photos that you give to the people who commissioned you would come up with lines of poetry relating to it. And there are like specific and special lines of poetry that you can only get by taking a photo of a certain Inazuman thing, and I was just not bothered, man. At the end of that though, you are rewarded with so much Primogems. Was it a lot? I don't know. I just remember clicking that claim button so many times and seeing those Primogems pop up on my screen. Like, it was just Primogem after Primogem. And then you did also get a free Xingqiu. I didn't have Xingqiu for a damn while. Like, this was my first constellation of Xingqiu, my first copy of Xingqiu. I started in May of last year. My first Xingqiu came from when you could pick the free character in that Lantern Rite event. I did the entire game without Xingqiu. And seeing all my other friends play with Xingqiu on their accounts, I was so jealous. Like, it was literally just a 4-star. I was dodging all my pulls. So you got him because he was also related to the event and the story. Yeah, it really is a shame if you couldn't catch the event, like me and the Constellation event with Skarmouche's first appearance. Basically, borders open in Inazuma, and if you're caught up, you'd know how big of a deal that is, because it means being able to successfully ice bridge to Inazuma's Kaya. So originally, I put the Ayato story quest in this spot, but it was way too long and unnecessary, so I'm gonna put it at the end. Of course, I don't mean that it wasn't that interesting. It was more of a neat addition to the game. Alright, moving on. Next up is another temporary event, the Vibro Crystal Research. You meet a guy who's a researcher in the chasm, and he wants you to risk your life for some data. It was actually kind of fun, like a certain other event that's going on right now, as of recording. Yes, I know, I have great time management skills. You have 6 options in front of you, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and you have to link the left side to the right side to your favor like an if statement. Choosing the right characters allow you to hit crazy insane numbers, and it's just so satisfying. And finally, the honorable mentions, which are the outside the canvas, inside the lens event, where you have to take photos of characters in specific areas doing specific things.
Those memories, so dark.
Like attacks or idle animations. Pretty unique, it was interesting, but way too easy. Next honorable mention is the Ayato quest. Yep, not sorry for putting this one here because again, it's more like a nice addition to the game. Another hour and a half out of your day and free 60 primos. And the last and definitely the least spices from the west. This one was very underwhelming. You just had to click and click and click and click. We're required to get a bunch of food to do the event, but majority of players like me finish the game and have a billion of everything. That was just another bunch of free primos that we had to go get. Finally, the finale of this final thoughts. I will now give my official rating of 2.6, and it gets 3.5 out of 5 stars. The Iridori Festival, the Chasm, and Ayato's hype really carried it, while everything else was just there to fill in the space you have left in your dying hard drive. Well, that's it from me. I know I'm like 2 to 3 weeks late. Maybe I'm right now as of recording. It's coming up on 2. But I don't really care since this is more of a passion thing and it's sad seeing the game in the state that it is in right now. Currently having a lot of fun with 2.7, exploring the chasm finally after procrastinating it for a long while. Getting myself ready for Sumeru update, Haijo, that kind of stuff. Really excited. Hopefully the game picks itself back up again, because it's such a shame. Honestly, such a shame. I really love Genshin. Obviously playing other games helps. Might do something with that. Who knows? Yeah. Do everything below. You know what to do. Really appreciate it so much. And you'll get 1 billion private gems. Trust. Trust. And with that, I will see y'all around.